Oh, welcome back everyone to a little farming simulator, and well, I'm back to the stream a bit, I guess. It's been an interesting, wild ride the last 2 weeks. One that is definitely kicked the crap out of me. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. It's been that long. I do believe. Well, we have 1.4 million, so I do believe we did something creative with our time, and I do believe that was that one contract. Which means we can actually go up to do field 17, I guess it was. Yes. Field 17. And there's 10, there's 22, there's a whole pile of these that are actually worth something. Where are we? 23, yeah, next month there's going to be a pile, so we do got quite a bit of work to do. We got lots of bales of our own to worry about and get done. Not taking the John Deere. I refuse. But I will take this guy up. Alright, we gotta roll him up north. Oh, because we will need him. So yeah, unfortunately there was a death in the family, so that's where I've been. But gonna try to get back to a normal routine again of Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See how it goes. Of course, it's gonna be pretty hard. I won't be here on the 16th of April, so I'm not even gonna attempt to stream on that day. But potentially, where am I going? Straight to you, moron. Potentially we'll be back to quasi-normal and everything maybe by that Friday. Monday I'd try to stream maybe. But yeah, if anybody, I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I should remember what I'm doing. But if anybody wants to chip in or support the channels, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, also, if you could, every little bit helps, and hit the donation button. Yeah, it would be great for me. Great for the channel. And like I said before, I do appreciate everyone coming out and watching. Might not be as big a stream as what we normally do, but that's alright. It's been a couple weeks. Oh yeah, there's invisible trees. There's invisible trees. I was thinking about doing Return to Moria, but my mind's just not in it, so I figured something dumb and basically manageable. I think that's what we're going to try to work towards this stream, is just should actually return that. I highly doubt I'll ever use it again. Yeah, that's my big header. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to haul this thing up and see if I could put a bigger header on it, like one of the Klauses or one of the Massey Ferguson bigger headers. Yeah, I've got all these fields to cultivate and knock down and do all that fun jazz with. Oh, I do believe I have a problem with my one stream. Let me touch that up a bit. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's better. Well, it's better. It was just showing me absolutely nothing. Oopsies. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so my mind is not all here right now. I do apologize, but I do remember what we were sort of set out to do, and that was we were going to switch out headers, and of course we finished that contract the last time, which was field 32, and by finishing 32 we made about $1 million. Actually, we made more than billion. We made more than a million. Well, you know, billion and million, same word. Not really. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this out. I haven't actually checked the finances. We're 676 up. I do have to do some purchases, and we have our own bales to still haul in, so we're gonna have another 2 million out there. So we shouldn't have to worry about it. Not for a while, anyways. But I do like my gleaner. This is going to be my little go-getter that does the outside rounds and stuff like that. So, I mean, the gleaner is a workhorse, and I do think that having a little bit bigger header on is going to be beneficial for us. Speaking of which, while I'm sort of aimlessly driving up there, I think I have the 40-foot. No, I do not have the 40-foot. I currently have the 30-foot, but I think we should try the 40-foot. That's a $70,000 header, so we'll buy that one. I may not sell this header yet. I might just place it. I place it at the site because specifically one thing that I'm worried about is if the header doesn't actually work with it. I mean, if the pipe is out and everything else, it's close. So, because it's close, I think we can manage it. And I mean, a bigger header on this little guy would be huge. And then we got to find wherever to park the case. But I got to do my outside rounds anyways, and then I'll bring the case over. Because there's no way the case can go in between these little trees. Not going to happen. So, yeah, it's definitely been a not wild ride. That's not quite appropriate. It's been a tasking journey for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I never even finished the job. I basically just abandoned everything and came back up, and unfortunately it didn't matter anyways. Alright, Gleaner. Gleaner. You have your new header. Like I said, I'm just gonna park it here. Like, there's nothing wrong with the 30-foot. It's just a little small. I think. I mean, this isn't a small combine. Alright, I can still Shift C, turn on the camera. Cameras help. Cameras are real good. Just the sign. Alright. Hypothetically. Actually, looks like the pipe is still far enough out, so I think we got lucky on this one. Don't ask me how. I do not know. There is an approach here. There is an approach. This might be where the hidden fucking whatchamajigger is. Alright. We are not going to enable the straw swath. This is barley. Ah, yes. It is indeed barley. Combine still seems just as bouncy as it always is. Oh well. At least I can beetle along pretty good like this. And it's not going to take very long to fill up though. Then I'll have to move my truck back over here. Then I'll have to move the other combine. But we'll get it all figured out. Nope. We're stuck on an invisible tree. That invisible tree is hanging out quite far. But seeing how the Gleaner doesn't get as damaged as the other ones, we're going to use the Gleaner. And I tell you, if we buy this property, we are cutting those trees down. I can't see them anyways, but I'll cut them down, right? Just wait for it. I'll hit another tree here before too long. I mean, technically, I probably could outright buy another field with this money, but we won't yet. We're gonna work towards paying down the debt. We're also gonna worry about trying to get some of our own stuff done here before we start worrying about that. Num 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 num. Chewing through it. A long field. I guess 30 was not a shrimp either. We're only a bit over halfway. A long field. I'm 70% full. At 90%, I'll have to do a bit of a loop so I can get the tractor down here. Because I can't be on that side. Obviously, there's hidden trees. Super secret invisible trees. That's how you build those invisible houses. Nobody sees them. Do-do-do? What do you mean do-do-do? What did I do-do-do on my phone? Yeah, whatever. Apparently my phone has new features. Oh, that's that 90% I was talking about. Alright, let's see if I can... See if I can burn a loop here. It's actually not a full span. Yeah, I'll go as far as I'm 100%. There we go. Gonna be kind of difficult at this rate to ever get the field off. And yeah, we are gonna have another one. This is my... It's my case. It's my case, man. It's my case. Alright, so I'm gonna bump and drive this baby out there. Oh, I don't know if this thing needs any repairs or whatnot, but we'll stop in at the farm. We'll gas it up. We will repair it if it needs it. And then we'll head out. May do a quick tailspin and burn. Make a platform from the trucks and whatnot. Yeah, get her down, get her moving. We did combine a little stretch. And yeah, so far the 40 foot. I don't know how it's going to be to dump, but so far the 40 foot looks like it works pretty good. And of course, I have a lot bigger header with this guy. Oh, he might actually be a 40 foot. I'm not sure. What the heck do I actually have? This was the wrong menu, by the way. It's 45 foot. She's 5 feet longer. That's it. It's 5 foot larger than the other one. That doesn't necessarily combine that much more. But between the two of them, though, they get things done. I won't drive in this guy's yard again. I know I haven't been on it a couple of weeks, but I won't be driving in that guy's yard. I'll drive my own. Dum 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 dum. If I sound tired, that's because I am. I am definitely tired. Overall, this has not been a good couple of weeks. It's not been a good week in general. I will say more as time goes on, but for right now, all I'll say is that there was a death in the family. And I'm still coming to terms with it. If I ever do. No, I'm too close. I mean, I'm hoping I can get past it. 1400, that's not that bad. Alright. Crap. See if I can turn away here. Looks like I can. Like I said before, I'm actually not minding this case. Oh, don't park there, you dumbass. It's not actually a bad unit. For whatever reason, I actually like the interface in these cases a lot more than I actually like the John Deere's. Don't like the seats. These are too vibrant red for me. I'm pretty sure you can opt out of that, though. Pretty sure if you're buying $1 million combine that you can probably opt out of the red seats. I hope. Although this, I don't think the, how much is a 92? 92, is it 50 or 9230? What are you? 9250. I don't think this is $1 million combine compared to the X9s. I think that these ones are maybe, I want to say about 800 new. I could be wrong though, but I want to say they're cheaper. Actually, I want to say they're a lot cheaper than the John Deere's. John Deere's have a lot going for them though. There's a lot more features on them for bigger enterprises. But for right now, the case actually does alright. And who knows, maybe the leasing costs alone, besides the repair costs, the repair cost for that John Deere was astronomical. But maybe, I'm just putting this out there, maybe it's not as bad as I'm making it out as. Alright, to do this, I'm going to have to zoom right by. Far enough. Combine's actually got to be extended out for this to work. I missed. Because you should always be doing this in a ditch. Everything lines up much better when you're in a ditch. Alright. Control C, change out my outlook. There we go, have a bit of a platform here. Oh, I'm sure there's trees in between this one too. But I might be able to quickly go down and back with this. Away from the trees, and then I can just have this guy go straight down. And then I can pick the rest of it up with the gleaner. That way we can actually get going on it. I think, anyways. That's my thoughts. I don't know if it's going to be practical or work, but I'm going to try. That tree's way too close to the field, or the field's too close to the tree. I don't know which one. I don't know which one is best for a description of that. Okay, I got past the first two trees. What's the odds I can do it again? About 50-50. Either I can or can't. I did alright. Let me try again. Oh, she was tight, but I did it. Alright. I'm gonna be full by the time I get down here. Yep, damn straight. Gonna be full by the time I get down here. Looks like I got 2 more trees to deal with. And yeah, I'm gonna be watching that camera like a hawk. And I see that they, on Bannerlords, they did a new update, so I think actually we might start another Bannerlord series while we wait for the modders to finish up with the Lost Lords. And we might just try a vanilla, very vanilla, Bannerlords. Oh, there's one of those invisible trees I just ran into. I shit you not. That's what it exactly is. Invisible trees. Alright, so I am pretty much full on this guy too. I will finish up and then I'll turn him. Okay, pipe is out. Which one are you? You're just that guy. Okay. I think my other truck is over here somewhere too. There we are. And you know what? I have not filled this thing up, nor have I actually done any maintenance to it in a while. I think it's probably due. And then when we actually have spare time, we'll work on our own industries. We'll work on the fields. We'll get the field work all done and ready to go for seeding. I think we got everything figured out from last time. Alright, what we got? Grain pup, 376. Truck, 300. Other one. So about 679. 686. That's not bad. $686 to fix the truck. Damn cheap truck. By the way, this isn't going to be a full stream. I'm actually going to probably log off just a bit after 9, quarter after 9, something like that. But I do appreciate everyone coming out and watching tonight, and of course, like I said before, dealing with the loss of a loved one. So if anybody is out there and wants to help out or whatnot, just hit that. There's the cryptocurrency donation, and of course, subscribe to the channels. That actually helps a lot, more than people think. Right. For now, I will actually park the truck just like this. That's the whole point why I did the landing like this, is so I can come in, park, use the tractor to offload these guys. And one of the reasons why, like I said, I saw that Bannerlords had a huge update, and the one reason why I want to maybe just try a vanilla one for a bit is because they did a really big new update called Viking Conquest, which I really do want to check out, and I hope you guys want to watch it too. As you know, I am a firm believer in Bannerlords. I love the game. I truly love the game. And I actually haven't played the vanilla version, you could say. I'll finish combining this before I move to the Gleaner. I haven't played a vanilla version in a long time. I've been only playing with mods. So actually, I would think with this big new update and everything, it'd be kind of fun to just play a vanilla version of it for once. I don't actually get to play the vanilla stuff as often as one would think. So I think it might actually make a bit of a good series again. It came at the right time, because I mean, the modders say it could take another 6 months or so before we can actually get the Lost series going. So I'm thinking this will actually work out pretty good for us. I'm actually kind of excited. It gives me another avenue to explore down, and I don't know if we'll do it on Fridays or whatnot. We might actually do it on Fridays. We'll probably for a little bit anyways, to get the channel back going again, since since the loss of a loved one. We will maybe try to attempt Thursdays, maybe with Return of Moria again. Because I do love that game too. That's a lot of fun. I would really like to explore other avenues of it. I mean, we're doing the storyboard right now, but at some point I would like to do basically just a creative version and see what kind of damages or whatnot we could create with it. Alright, I'm going to set this guy up to do a singular run straight down the end and just have him do his own thing, but I will dump him when I get down here again. And don't forget, we are actually streaming in 2 locations, like always. We're streaming both on YouTube and we are streaming on Kick. And actually Kick, believe it or not, is actually one of the best ways to support everything, actually. So go hit the follow and subscribe over there, because that's one of the best ways to actually support the channels. And we actually got goals. Crap, I forgot about the goals. 1,000 followers and 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So make sure that you send your love and support over that way. Okay, pipes back in. Like I said, I'm gonna get this all set up here. Okay, looks good there. I will hire it out. We officially got 1 combine rolling. Well, we actually have 2, but the other one is just sort of sitting back, waiting. Well, essentially, I've done my outside round for down there, so you can actually turn around without hitting trees. So, yay. Alright, it's probably off. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, that still works. Piece of cake. I don't know what we're worried about. Okay, there we go. Pipe back in. And we are rolling again. And actually, it looks like this is going to the grain mill. Yeah, look how much of the field we already got off here. Contracts, we are Blumengard. Ew, it's going all to the Blumengard. So no, it's not really the grain mill, it's Blumengard. But I mean, anything extra that we have left over on this one will be going to a grain mill to produce flours. Because that actually works out pretty good. Holy crap, he's 80% already. Every crop of barley. Well, probably by the time this one's full, he'll be full too. I don't know if there's any trees down here. Actually, I only hit 2 trees down here so far. So I count myself lucky. Or quasi-lucky. I guess you could say quasi-lucky. I wouldn't say I'm perfect. This is not a perfect world. Worker B is full. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait a minute because I have I'm gonna wait till this guy's full. And there is a tree there because why else would there be a hovering maple leaf? You know. It was a quick 1,000. That paid for the truck repairs. So is there any trees here? No, it's just bushes. All right. Can't back up too far though, because there's a tree behind me. Obviously. Oh, he made it all the way out there, huh? All right. The Gleaner might make it all the way to the end to do that part of the round, and then I think he'll come back down and go back down and do the 3rd strip, since we're just going down and back. I mean, that's probably the quickest and easiest route, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's gonna be the easiest. And I should point out too that if you want to go check out the Kick side of the stream or the YouTube side, it's in the descriptions below on both streams, so make sure to check it out and support both channels. Hit the subscribe and whatnot over on the YouTube side, and also hit the subscribe and follow over on the Kick side. Like I said, best way to support the channels is actually Kick. I've fallen in love with Kick, actually. I mean, I used to do Twitch years and years and years ago. I used to do Twitch, but I don't know. Kick just seems to be a more friendly atmosphere, I guess you could say. Or I find it anyways, that they're a friendlier atmosphere. And no, I'm not one of the high energy streams, but I do like to do just a lot of simulation games and relaxation. That's kind of the key to life. It's just more or less relaxation. So if that's something you're into, make sure to hit that follow and subscribe. And yes, I will. No, I won't. I'm 98%, 99. I kind of goofed on this one. All right. But I don't think there is trees along that side, so I think we're okay on that regards. I will have to dump my tractor after I'm done both of these. That is thy plan. And who knows? I got tons of work to do on the weekend, but depending on it, more or less how I feel. That's more or less it. After brain mush brought death. Hopefully not death. We've had enough death. But after the brain melt, I could potentially try and do another stream on the weekend. Don't know. Maybe think about it. In a weird turn of events, I've actually started playing World of Tanks again. To me, it's still a little bit cartoony. It has a lot more in-depth of the tanks in some regards, but it's all arcadey more arcadey than War Thunder and not as realistic. Still prefer War Thunder over World of Tanks, but for fast-paced gameplay, definitely the. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this slightly different. I'm going to finish up with the Gleaner real quick. And turn around with a second row. And then there's no chance of hitting anything with the big guy. Big guy can turn around and come back and no issues. So yeah, no. In some regards, well, Tanks is kind of fun. In some regards, a lot of other ways, it's same crap, different format. I used to play World of Tanks, semi-professional. Some of you may remember that. But to be honest with you, I've kind of stayed clear of it only because it's exactly the same crap as the reasons why I left in the first place. I mean, I had tons of tanks. I had Russian side, I had an IS-4 and an IS-7. And on the German side, I had an E50. I had the Grill 15. I do believe I didn't have a Mauser E100. It was close, but not quite. Trying to think of all the other ones that I had. I had a bunch. I never got into the American side too much on that one either. Or at all, really. French side I did a little bit. I got all the way up to the Bat Chat. There's a few that I actually got into. Can't remember if there's trees stuck in the middle of this guy. I don't think so. I think it's only that one. Yeah, trying to think of all of them, but coming up with a blank. But anyways, I started a whole new account. My old one, I can't remember the password, but B, it was linked to an old email. So unfortunately, I ain't going to be playing it. So, that one might be a sort of a bum around and find out type game at some point. Looks like I'm gonna have to think about hauling some grain since my cart is full. But the Gleaner's far enough away. Alright. Back it around. I've only played a few rounds and I'm already like tier 4 or 5 on a few things. A random sound again. So I know that front cart will take the 56,000 because that's the oversized, if everyone remembers. Actually, not sitting too bad. We're almost done the tertiary. Yep, she gobbled all of her. Alright, back down the field we go. We are actually, despite actually streaming for almost 50 minutes now, we got 9% of this field off. Still not seeing any other contract yet, but we still have 38 of these guys. 27 of those. We do have quite a few moo-moos. Get low on our food again too. 16,000, but we have 6,800 milk. And holy bloody hell for chickens. There's coyotes. Might have to start blasting. Oh, might just park that there. Run across over here. Attempt to run over here. Grab the gleaner, finish my second round here, and head back down. The other guy will be full probably soon. I don't even know if I'll finish the second end here, but yep, nope. I was gonna say, probably won't finish the second end before he's got 80% even. Nope. No, I barely got out here. I mean, it's good. We're getting tons of grain. It's just unfortunately unless I hire out the gleaner, 10%. We're 10%. Gleaner is actually 40% full. I think what I'll do is, even though the other guy will fill up faster than me, obvious point, 45% rate, 46 on this one. I'm going to fill this guy up or set him loose. I might set him loose. If he's not full by the time I get down here, that is. I'll set him loose, get him set up, and then I will do the trucking and grain carting. Just let these two big combines chew away at this field. Because technically, I'm going to say it anyways, technically it's got 2 rounds done. Should be good enough. Shouldn't have to worry about careening or get stuck in trees or any of that matter, actually. Yep, there's a tree. That's why I say I wish I could just drop in there and cut those trees down. But yeah, I'll set this guy up a little loose. Hey, Jay Miller, how's it going? Yeah, well, actually, that won't necessarily work until I get past where I dumped the last time. I'm sure of it, because he'll get to it and he'll go, nope, looks like you're done. Damn. Oh well, I guess I could put the pipe out anyways. And when I grab that cart, offload him, zoom around here, offload this guy, then I'm good to go. This map actually is the Neanderthal map. You can actually pick it up on pretty much most of the modding sites. I recommend it only because I like the large fields, and it is, I believe this is considered an 8 times map. It's actually a fairly large map. I've done a ton of work to it myself, but as you can quite tell, it's a large map, and if you enjoy doing the large maps and everything else, it's really quite good. Now I've also put a lot of my own industry and stuff in it, which has helped. I am actually not combining Jack. Jack left 10 hours ago. I was like driving through my own field. That's actually not mine. Doing a contract. Yep, yep, yep. Turn. I do have the Kubota pack. Love it. I freaking love it. And that's the one reason, that's one of the main reasons actually why I'm actually still playing Farming Sim 22. Is because Farming Sim 25 has royally teed me off. Actually, hang on. Let me flip back around here. Oh. It's that one. There's that one. Ah. The Kubota pack. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. It makes it so much easier to actually do everything proper. And I've had a few people go, well, that's not realistic. The Farming Sim 25 is more realistic. No, it's not. You know how many of us actually hook up we call them windrowers or whatnot. And how many times that we actually connect the rakes to the baler? All the time. I've got a lot of mods. Actually, most of this is just mods. Considering the other combine's a gleaner. Yeah. The case is actually original. I think the Demco is actually original to the game too. So is the John Deere. The Gleaner is not. Neither is most of my industries. Like, when you actually consider it, beer production, big oil pump, Bob's Needles is actually original. The dairy is original, but the fermenting staves, those aren't. Reno's is. Meat processing plant, that's a mod. Refinery, mod. Mini BGA, that's a mod. Old General Mill is a mod. Even the TMR steel silo, that's all mods. Just a few mods. I haven't actually spent near that much. Everything that I've basically done is either through I believe it's Farming Simulator 22 mods and King mods. Those are my two big mod centers that I buy, or not buy, but download from. And I've connected with a few modders on those sites too that have been working on making stuff. I'm on PC. This is all PC gaming. I can't remember how many mods I actually have. I mean, the whole map is a friggin' mod. Yeah. I don't know if you can actually do the PC's a lot easier for doing all the extra modding and map design and whatnot. Again, not hard to tell. My poor Gleaner is just disgusting, but oh, it's off. That's close. This is just a private one. At some point when my brain is more functional again, I am going to open up and do a map similar to this as a multiplayer. Kind of like a stream only type, or a subscriber only type server. Alright, Gleaner's done. At some point. And I think we can actually do the cross thing with Xbox and PC. If memory served, if I read that correctly. Because if memory serves, you can actually do the cross-server thing with Xbox and PC. And so long as the map creator, I do believe you can actually run it as to the point where all the mods are working on the server. Yes, I am in Canada. This map is supposed to be based in Canada. I think, I could be wrong, but I think it's Manitoba that this one's supposedly located in. I could be wrong in saying that, but I think. I just game as a hobby. I mean, I love to stream and everything else, but it's more of a relaxation if anything else. I actually own a construction company. I've been doing that for... I actually started my own company in 2011. Oh, you're on the island. Oh, beauty. I'm all the way over that big, lovely province of Alberta. But that's alright, you guys have awesome potatoes. It's been a long time, actually, since I've been down that way. And yes, I actually do sort of kind of help farm. My cousins have a big farm, and I hop into the equipment all the time and help out. So I even though I love the game and everything, there are some things in here that you look and go, not quite right. Okay, so I got the Gleaner set up. This guy is full again. Technically, I live on a farm, but it's my great-grandfather's place. And, well, half place. And there ain't much of the farm left anymore. Which is a shame. I wish we still had it. But this is definitely my home. I don't know if I could actually live in a city, to be honest. I've lived in the country too many years. Oh, I'm not. I am not. I wish I was actually that age. I've ran a construction company longer than you've been alive. Actually, I started driving truck at about that age. Actually, I was... How old was I now? I think I was 7 or 8 years old when I first hopped into a swather and started swathing a canola field. Start combining when I was 10. I think I was starting to... Yeah, I think I was starting to drive the old Mack truck with the Eaton axles about 11 or 12. Hated that truck. It was always magical in figuring out what gear you're actually in. I'm still older than that. Not much older. I will say I'm closer to 40 than I am anything else. And now you're getting close. Feeling older. Other way, I'm not quite 40. Although some days I feel like it. When you start waking up and you go, ow, that's new. Alright, gotta change the angle. Of course, figures I have a sip of beer, and naturally, whoop, and get the cameras all goofed. Where the heck is... Oh, there it is. So, where is the gleaner? Yeah, it's there. Going to have to drive that truck soon. I can't believe I've actually run my construction company for 14 years. That's wild. Okay, I feel like that. A little bit more. Aha. There we go. Gleaners aren't very big combines, but they still work. Cheap to maintain. Apparently in real life, too. Yeah. Great Depression wasn't very good out here. You can still see the dinos. Just gotta go to Medicine Hat. Wait, just leave me high and dry. Ah, damn invisible trees. You can always see the God's light too. Stare up at the stars long enough, you'll see it. Where did that sound come from? Just sounded like a frickin' D9 driving by. Random sounds. Of course, this map has a lot of random sounds that I have no idea where they come from or where they go. Alright, I know the case is full. Where be thy case? Oh, I was going to look at the chicken. Oh, the crap. I need to start hauling chickens to the meatpacking plant. Clearly. Way too many friggin' chickens again. I'd say they breed like rabbits, but no, they breed worse than rabbits. They breed like chickens. Ha! I really should pay down my debt too. I know I have 1.3-ish million, but yeah, 900,000. Yeah, it's a bit pricey. Oh, I'm surprised I haven't heard the debit machine. Did get a payment today. There we go. Oh, that's because that time closeout's not fully done yet. I will put you there. Well, I don't recommend staring at the sun. Actually, I don't recommend staring at a solar eclipse either. Alright, I gotta truck that. much of this field have I actually taken off? A good chunk. It's probably your parents. Just saying. In my case, it would just be the big giant cat that I have. It's even worse when you hear the doorknob rattle. As he reaches up and tries to use his paws like opposable thumbs and wiggles the knob. Alright, you should be closing out soon. Alright, now the other combine's full, but so is the truck. This is also one of my mods. Well, that's just bad planning. Alright, back up. Yep, sounds good, Jay. And gotta hoof it all the way back over here. I missed. I'm moving slowly. I'm gonna have to bump it with the tractor, aren't I? Figures. Yep, I missed that approach. Alright, let's see. As long as I get the truck mostly on the road, I should be fine. And I can actually do a 7,000 point turn. Oh yeah. Steering? What's steering? Fully loaded cart. Truck's having issues. I'll just pull ahead. Ah, there we go. There's the Debbie machine. Beauty. Closeout is done. Nice. Yep, driving in the ditch because I'm reading a receipt. I gotta staple all those back together later. I mean, that is wickedly awesome. Alright, which one do I have? I got the front one, okay. I definitely feel a whole lot better about things now. Now I just gotta get the materials and get to work. Alright. Both combines will be full after these short messages. And now it'll raise up because unfortunately the box binds on the frickin' hitch. Actually, not that bad. It was worse before. No, it's going down. Oh, especially down in your side. Yeah, it's getting late. It's only about 20 after 9 here. Well, 19 after 9. Closeout reports done. Well, closeout receipts done. I just got to put it in the computer saying that I did the closeout. So that's not bad. A lot of grain going through a little door. Yeah, lately I've been crashing about 12:30. And going to bed. Tonight I'll only stream maybe if I'm lucky, close to 10. And then I'll be logging off. There's 39,000 there. Oh, there's 20,000 that one. Dump, baby, dump, baby. Oh, now it's moving. I might have hit the wrong door on it. I was supposed to do the end tip of just straight back instead of grain door. Taking a long time to dump. And it's going sideways. Next time what I'll do is I'll maybe unhook, dump it, and then hook back up and then do it. Well, there's 15%. Alright, let's go to the back one. Yeah, this one dumps way quicker because it's just the whole door. Yeah, so this one, tip side back. Yeah, okay. Oh, with the forestry side of things? Yeah, I do like the forestry side. That's actually pretty good. This one is not... Oh. Tip side grain door. Tip side back. Okay. I might unload quicker next time. Running, running, running. I love Jake's. The fact that I found a triaxle actually with Jake brakes. I'm in love. Okay, both combines will be ever full. I have 13,000, but that's alright. I go dump first and then we'll zoom over, dump again, and yes and no. It's actually not part of again, another mod. I'll show you in a second for the package that it actually contains as this is offloading. So if we go trucks, it's not the typical Max. I do have a 1948 Chevy. I've also got a B61 Mac. But I've also got the 64R. But it's these guys. It's the X2 and X3 attachers. So you can basically set them up as 650 horse. Then you can do a drop down steel axles. Depending on which one you want, you can do the floater tires. You can do the off-road steelies. there is numerous options you can do. I love the look of these and the standard design or whatnot. It's double stacks, fenders options. You can have the air conditioner on, wet kit, where you do the. There's many different options with these guys. The X2 or the X3, the service bed attacher, the fifth wheel attachment. It all depends on what you want. Now, that is the main truck. Yeah, I've got a few others. I've also got the grain truck hauling one that actually has everything attached with the extra engine, everything else, exhaust. This one is a grain truck built in specifically for this. Yes, actually you can. And of course, I've got the twin steer truck. And then of course the trailer's attached. Scroll down to the modded section. Here's the boxes that come with them. And so there's many different options with it. You can also have the silage boxes, the Lockwood potato boxes, the grain pup, which I'm using, even the semi-trailer. But yeah, no, even if you want, probably under miscellaneous, I've got Chevron, I've got the Lizard heavy haulers, which also do oil. The X2s and X3s, they also have log wagons, the other grain bodies, a whole 9 yards. Even these fuel tankers and stuff that also do anhydrous, oxygen, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I mean, when you roll with PC and stuff, there's a great demand for the Drunken Vikings. Okay. The Drunken Vikings? What demand is that? Nope. Potatoes? No. Here I thought they would like potatoes. Nope. Seeds. Nope. Oh, I've got tons of different mods. I'm doing this while driving to the other combine to offload. I missed the patch over there. How did I do that? Oh, come on. I barely got over here and now you're already 80% full? Come on, dude. And pickup trucks, of course, I have my 3/4 ton, which that one's a 2018. My real one's a 2023. It's similar, but not quite. My 2023 is a monster. That thing is huge. Works great for what I use it for, but... Well, that was kind of a failure to comply, wasn't it? Alright. Pickup trucks. Besides the ATVs, I've also got the 2000... Oh, it's 17. Which actually does 120... It says 120 kilometers an hour. That's not right. It does about 240. I've got the Chevrolet. I've also got a 53 Dodge and Power Wagon, which is kind of fun. I don't have too much for vehicles on this, but I do have a lot of other fun toys. Upgraded, modded, which actually has a width of 11 meters. Oh, the actual pickup truck mod. The 17 actually has... You can have the big boy tune, which is 560 horse. You can do many different kinds of mods on it. Stock, Anthem, or Teeth Grill, or you can have the all-terrain, or you can have the Denali package. Or SLT. You can change your headlights, tail lights, traction bar, CB radio, light bar if you want it. Oh no, even the good old boy. Yeah, flat bed on a regular bed. You never know. American Fortress. Yeah. Some of these are kind of fun too. Dodge is kind of wicked. You can have a whole bunch of different things. You can have a flathead 2 and 6. Different kind of features on it. You can have rear hitch apparently. I mean, yeah, I've got a few mods. Not to mention, that's just a couple mods for that. Actually, if bear with me for a second, what I'll do is I'll just save this and then I'll quickly back out and come back in. And again, we don't buy them. We have modders that do everything. I've got a few playthroughs. So here's my mods and DLCs. Yeah, so I got like a 50-75 storage facility. I've got the drop deck trailer, cabin, agri pack, American silos, American silo pack, animal input extensions, which is the meat processing. I got Apple Tree Factory, I've got the Borgo pack, I've got the chicken barn, big bale deck, biotanks, the big Borgo drills, brewery, Build-A-Lot pack, bulk truck beds, CBI Magnum Force shredders, goosenecks, modded carpentry. I've got a skid steer, Chevy C10 or C70, I guess it is. Giant chicken coop, chicken transport. I can collect stones and missions if I like. Straw collection. Composter. I've got crop management manager, crude oil production, pumps, oil refinery, selling stations. I make my own fuel in game. Modded. That's Milk Barn. The 48 Chevy, the K30 dually, the giant also chicken coop, Oshkosh Defense, the Gleaner, the Neanderthal map. That's the one where I'm currently playing. By the way, I'm only partway through. Modded grain carts, grain house, extra larges, hemp production, ice house, international 141s, John Deere MacDon Swather pack, John Deere 2720 Ripper, 8XR, 994R zero turn mower. I've got the John Deere C850 cart, 770, and the Deluxe 770 articulated hydroflow header. I've got the W260 windrower from John Deere, which is basically just a trying to think which one that is now. MacDon. That's what it is. It's just MacDon with a green paint scheme. I've got a Komatsu forklift, Lizard giant barns, the MF310 axle flow Massey, MacDon header, Mac AR frame pack, Mac B61, Mac grain hauling pack, Mac Pinnacle, Mammoth mills, meat processing plant, mini biogas. For modding, I have the money tool so I can set up my own maps. More honey pallets, other honey wells, old general mill, small implement pack, open pastures for milk and wool, pickup header, which is pretty cool, so you can swath your cereal grains and you can use a pickup header to combine it. Placeable feedlots, production revamp, refineries. The Rissy selling point, multi-fruits, rustic cabin. You can seal coat, auto load flatbeds, stone pits, stone processing, storage racks, swather packs, swather add-ons, tank trailer, TMR mixing. I can have chemical lab. The ultimate mowing package, which is the Kubota package, which I got for free. Universal Autoload, Universe Mod Hub, the Vermeer Shredder, Vermeer Windrower, or Rake, as we call them. Wash Plant, Waterworks, Western Star, Twin Steer. I can actually rip up my own highways, and the work camera. So that's the mods I'm rolling. I have no idea. Possibly. Because, I mean, when you look at how much I have, just a few too many. But at the same time, it changes the game entirely. I love it. Like, it honestly really does update the gameplay. And I mean, my computer doesn't even know it's on. Alright, back to the old field. The old grindstone. That'll be that one I'm going to. Like, I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I think there potentially could be. There might be a mod itself to make the Xbox handle the mods. Because I know basically you can just go to your DLC side of it and it auto downloads or does whatever. But it's not the same as downloading and putting it into a file folder and doing your mod packs that way. Basically, you just copy and paste the zip file into a folder and then it auto installs. I admit, some of them don't work. I played around with them long enough. That reminds me, I should actually check the production on my grain mill, which also does oils, by the way. Which is pretty damn cool. Should never drive in your grain crop, but it's good. Why isn't it working? Probably because it's not on. That would be the reason. So yeah, production mode. Grain mill. I only have 5,000 oats left. But I do have 39,000 flour made. Got 35,000 chaff too, which I can make into feed. Gotta offload this guy again. We are making progress in this field. I know I won't get done tonight. But compared to where we started to where we are now is just amazing. I mean, 160 episodes in, it is absolutely amazing what we've accomplished. At the same time of still basically being broke and only actually owning. I own Field 16, but that came with the map. 56 and 57 I bought. 73 and 77 I actually own too. all of these I bought in this whole block. All of this I actually I bought, and all of this actually. Other than that, I have not actually bought any other fields because they are ludicrously expensive. Okay, where's my gleaner friend? Gleaner friend somewhere. Okay, I admit there's just a little bit of field here that needs to be combined yet. No, that's soil composition. There we go. Yeah, pretty much most of the field. Figured we were doing pretty good, but we got a ways. For a second there, it looked like he was combining away, but there's nobody in there. Since I drove all the way down here, I will park underneath. I'll start the combine. Might as well offload while I have the chance. And then I'll get them going again. For a few minutes anyways. And then I'll be, like I said, I'll be logging off probably in a few minutes or so. Sounds like a gleaner. I was going to say, if you had 133 million in real life, I'm just a tad bit jealous. Oh, I've got it on realistic mode, so I mean, this set it hard. Other than the silage bales pay really well. For the most part. Like, I'm $900,000 in debt. Plus, I got 1.3 million. And of course, I do everything basically in real time, so. I buy and sell my grain accordingly. Okay, by the time I get back all the way over here again. He's on the other end, isn't he? Yep. I probably would have been further ahead to go around. Oh well, looks like I'm doing things the hard way tonight. On the plus side, I don't pay for my diesel fuel. That's what the two towers over there and the refinery do. Makes my own fuel. Among a few other things. I also makes kerosene, a bunch of other stuff. Actually, what all does it make? It would be here. Paraffin wax, kerosene, motor oil, bearing grease, and diesel fuel. I got 12,000. Have to haul that to the farm pretty soon. Actually need to buy a tanker so I can haul that to the. Hey Jay, thanks for coming out and watching for a bit. I do appreciate it. You have yourself a very good night. Okay. Finally get time to offload you, huh? that was a ladder fail. There we go. Nope, apparently you fall off. So how's it going, buddy? Looks like you're making progress. Not much grain left in you. Yep, keep up the good work. I'll see you in a bit. Maybe. I'm stuck on your combine. That's embarrassing. I'm like getting stuck on a combine. Alright, zoom around the corner and go off and get some more stuff from the other one. He's on the other end of the field again, isn't he? This is a no-win situation. Well, actually, I think it's a good opportunity and time for me as well tonight to say arrivederci, and I shall be off. Hope you guys have enjoyed as usual. Like I said, I'm going to try to do my best to push myself to get back into the rhythm of doing the streaming stuff again, and see where it takes us. And like I said before, I do appreciate everyone coming and watching. And if you guys are new or have been around for a while and just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. YouTube, it's underneath the video, and the Huskarl in the bottom right corner. Some say that I just drove over him. I suspect not, but in some ways I kind of feel I might have. But if you do see him out in the wilderness, make sure to smack him upside the head and push that button. And also flip over to the kick side and hit that subscribe and follow, as well as we do have a new set goals, and that of course is the 1,000 followers and 100 subscribers. And yeah, it all greatly helps, and I hope to see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.